Добрый день, дорогие гости.
Good morning, dear friends, partners, guests, and everyone present here at this meeting. So I wanted to do the sound check. Can you see me? Can you hear me? If everything is okay, put 10. If the sound is too low or the video quality is bad, put 7. Okay, fine then. So I'd like to greet you again on this Saturday, the 13th of July, and today we're going to talk about the innovative area in investment tools within Cryptounit program, and I'm sure that everyone present at this meeting will derive the maximum of useful information, and those who are going to hear about it for the first time, I'm sure this is going to become a tool to change your life. So I guess that's why you came here today. Before we start, I would like to launch a poll. So I would like to ask our technical staff to put up the poll, and I would like to know for whom this event, for whom it is the first time they come to this event and know about the Cryptounit program. I guess the sound quality became worse. I see someone wrote in the chat, so I'm gonna put the volume up on my end. So let's put up the poll. Who of you are newcomers here and who are regular comers? And like this, first time, second time, third time you come here and more. So I guess if you cannot see or hear me well, it depends on your internet speed. I see we have 30 people who already voted 2 or more times, so don't be shy. It is very important for us to have your feedback, and if this is your first time, just say so. Okay, while we're answering this question, please write which cities are you from. We'd like to know the geography of our participants and countries. So I know that we have people from different time zones too. I see Irkutsk, Khabarovsk, Krasnodar, Great Britain, Novosibirsk from Altai region, Dublin, Alushta, Lipetsk, Germany, Kalmykia, Kazakhstan, Ukraine. Well, that's great. I see that the polling has stopped. Only 50%, 50 people participated in it, while we have 129 Russian language attendees and 64 English language attendees. So this is great that on this day off, Saturday, you made the wise choice and decided to join us. Okay, I'm going to shut down the polling, and I see that around 5% of people from you have come to this event for the first time. So I live in Odessa, and I can tell you that you're lucky to be attending this webinar, and You learn about the new, innovative, breakthrough instrument to change your life in the area of finances. So my name is Maxim Isip. I'm the board member of the SkyWay Invest Group. I'm also a board member of the Department of Multilevel Crowdinvesting, which is our managerial body for our company. I also represent SWIG company in Ukraine. I'm the manager of the Strategical Development Network, and I'm also a certified trainer of Master Profi and SWIG Top Manager company. I've been working with SkyWay Invest Group since day one. It has always been 5 years. In October, we're going to have a major event. We're going to celebrate our 5th anniversary, and I would like to share with you the results of our activities, what we've been doing over that period, what portfolio we have developed, what are the areas of our development, and I will tell you also about new opportunities and promotions and the innovations that are going to be introduced in July this year already. So dear friends, who have heard that this webinar is going to give you exclusive news for most active partners? So please put it right in the web chat that you are eager to hear some interesting news, because I see that in the Russian language web chat people already saying that they've heard that they're going to hear very interesting news during this webinar. So I'll tell you during this meeting what Cryptounit program is all about, what stage of development we're at, what is the strategy of our work for the next 6 months. And also, dear friends, we are going to learn about the breakthrough tools to ensure the growth of your company. And this section is going to contain the news that you've been looking forward to. We'll also touch on the results of the introduction of implementation of Cryptounit program. So what is the outcome of this implementation? And I will remind you what current promotions we have in our company, and if you have questions, I will eagerly answer them. So Cryptounit program, before I start, I would like to ask you a question. How often they offer you to become a co-owner of a business or a company or anything else, or some kind of assets? How often do you receive such proposals to become a co-owner of something? Well, some of you I see says yes, some of you say never, but very often that's how it is. In our real life, it is very seldom that people offer us to become co-owners of an asset, or so we have a saying here, so to become both aware and co-owner. So I'm very rarely that people receive such proposals, and that's what we are offering right now for anyone. So anyone who is going to hear about this proposal, our company's proposals, where our company offers that you become a co-owner of the global investment portfolio, and the tool for that is our Cryptounit program. In other words, Cryptounit can enable any people to become a co-owner, a shareholder in the global investment portfolio, which is present in almost all economic areas and sectors of the investment market. For you to understand me better, let me go back into history from what we started and how we finally came to this product, to this instrument. Since we have a lot of newcomers here today, I'm talking to you. So on this slide, you can see that the first tool that we use is education. It is here that our operations, the operations of our foundation started, which was founded by Andrei Khavratov. In 2011, the Academy of Private Investor was established, where Andrei Khavratov sold his proprietary financial literacy courses. Some of you, I see, experience some sound-related problems. What about the rest of you? Can you hear me well? So, friends, because I like to see the voice of the majority. If you have some noise or if you have some interruptions in the sound, what about bringing down the volume on your end? Or it might be the problem of the incoming internet traffic, because most of our guests I see in the Russian language chat say that the sound is great. It's 10 out of 10. So I will continue. In 2011, Andrei Khavratov established the Academy of the Private Investor, and the main product was training people in financial literacy. And those of you who are aware of those courses, you might have heard that Andrei Khavratov has a certain mission, vision, or an objective to train people and to make people become financially literate. And the goal, the target, is to train 15% of the entire population. That's his mission that he assumed in 2011. And since then, the Academy of the Private Investor was very active in delivering such courses. In 2015, you might have heard that a technology came up, SkyWay, which is a venture investment area, and Andrei Khavratov supported it and started working with this company, SkyWay, and started cooperating with the founder of this technology, inventor of this technology, Anatoly Yunitsky. And since 2015, the Academy of the Private Investor started providing then the company's week was established. So, and all the students of the academy can both receive the education and become the co-owners in this technology. So, since the start of our cooperation, this technology has been implemented at 85% according to the business plan that was presented in 2014. And over that period, a lot of people received the opportunity to both be trained in the proprietary training courses by Andrei Khavratov at the Academy of Private Investor, and became co-owners of this venture project. Now, this venture project is gradually becoming an investment project. That's where we are. For those of you who do not know what a venture project is, it's a long-term investment with quite high risks, but over the last 5 years of the implementation of the innovative promotion method for the multi-level crowd investment, we moved on to the next stage, which we went away from the venture project, and now we're dealing with an investment project. So many of you, I guess, right now, and let me put it down in writing. So what were the results of the implementation of this technology? The technology has already been certified, and I will put up later a video with the transporting of the first 1,000 of passengers. So you will see with your own eyes the technology has been implemented already. So over those 5 years, the company, Sweet Company, together with SkyWay, received more than 550,000 clients So this is the client base at the moment of our company. And in 2013, before Andrei Fedorovich familiarized with SkyWay technologies and launched this venture project, Andrei Kovratov already wanted back then for his students to be able to apply their knowledge in practice, because you're well aware that theory without practice is worthless. So back then, the goal was to create an investment fund, or to enable people to use investment tools in order to create a balanced investment portfolio, which would be both diversified and which would include a lot of segments of the investment market. So back then, my dear friends, the focus was on more useful and a bit profitable area back there, and we are now getting more and more sure that we chose correctly, and we still support SkyWay technologies. Now we've made a correct decision that every person who is our client needs to be able to extend their investment portfolios and have their opportunities enabled to increase their investment income. So in March 2019, a new proposal came up. Since Sweet Company was actively involved in creating a reserve fund, which was used for making investments into different segments of the investment market. So as of the March the 30th, 2019, the total worth of the investment portfolio was 12.5 million, and that was accumulated over the 5-year period. And back then, the Cryptounit program had been already developed, where Sweet Company suggested that all our clients become co-owners of this investment portfolio. And since then, dear friends, the preliminary implementation of the global huge program has started, the so-called Cryptounit program. And this investment tool, my friends, has 20 segments of the investment market. And why I emphasized education? Well, everything is quite easy here. Before a person becomes an investor and before a person becomes a master in this area, he needs to get the right mindset, investment-oriented mindset. And thanks to the fundamentals that the Academy of the Private Investor provides, all our clients can become financially literate, and our former clients and students did receive such education and then became our clients. So after we moved on to education, since March the 13th, we started creating our global investment portfolio, in which any person can become a co-owner. So I have a question to you. So if a businessman or an investor or suggests that you become a co-owner of his or her property, so how does it usually happen? What ways and methods that person is going to use? For example, if I'm a businessman and I make you an offer to become make an offer to a big number of people to become a co-owner of my company, so what are the procedures there to do it? What are the procedures that you are aware of that this person can use to make such offer?
Purchasing of equity investing. At the time of getting an equity, an individual should invest something. Of course, IPO. IPO presumes issuing of securities of a particular company, and as soon as the procedure is over, the company will start quoting its securities. So, dear friends, you've mentioned many instruments. Somebody mentioned SPO, and this is exactly the topic we are going to discuss a little bit later. However, I would like to tell you the following. You are right. One should use the standard way used by many companies, and investment sector has been applying it for decades. But on the other hand, there are modern approaches providing digitalization of all corporate assets without pegging to a particular geography on a particular continent, and thus it will be possible to work all around the world, thus opening an opportunity for many people of becoming the co-owners of particular assets. That procedure is called STO, as was rightly mentioned by Svetlana Simtseva from Irkutsk. So, dear friends, SWIG company has taken that very way. I will tell you about the procedure a little bit later, and now I'd rather put an emphasis on the fact that Cryptounit program and the opportunity of becoming co-owner of company's assets provides introduction of the vast program and idea of pursuing evolution in the sphere of economy or using the funds and assets all around the world. I believe that there is an idea or the fact that 5% of all the people manage 95% of the global assets. So 5% have been managing 95%, and many of you are aware about this. So Cryptounit will provide introduction of the new evolution in the world where the process will be the opposite. The big number of people will have the opportunity of becoming the co-owners of assets in different sectors of the economy. If, for instance, you review the previous slides, you will see that the people might own assets in the banking sector, and up to the research and development. You can take the picture of the slide or download it from the web in order to have the better understanding of the spheres where SWIG company clients may become the co-owners of. With intensive development of this area, indeed, will give the society the opportunity of taking the absolutely new way where the evolution takes place and the impact on positive development of our world will come true. That program presumes intensive participation in generation of the assets and also joint participation in making decisions on rate of returns, on purchasing of assets, on distribution of profit, and so on. As you see, the evolution and, on the other hand, democratic approach and I think that this way is not standard, but we decided in favor of it anyway. In order to implement that kind of program, we start using absolutely innovational approach in attracting more people to becoming the co-owners. Security token offering is the name of it. When the assets of the company pass the procedure in the United States, and that procedure is regulated by the Securities Commission of the United States, and thus this procedure is absolutely legitimate and it protects the right and assets of all the co-owners. And that procedure, dear friends, will be helpful in making an entry to external markets where consequently there will be the absolute liquidity provision of those assets at international markets. This way and this type of assets is called digital assets. We are aware of securities in the forms of bonds and securities, but on the other hand, there are digital assets which appears after the security token offering. Introduction of our program might be subdivided into the three parts. The first part has already been in place. We have been intensively developing and implementing our roadmap. Preliminary launching of the project has already taken place. Throughout that period, we have achieved the following. All SWIG company clients which have been registered throughout 5 years have received an offer for the future, in the forthcoming future, that is within 2019, of becoming the co-owners of those assets which the company possesses and which will be further increased. That procedure will take place in autumn of 2019, will be undergoing legal and legitimate procedure of security token offering, but prior to launching it, all our clients will have an opportunity of having the transition from the program of intensive SWIG activities to Cryptounit program. Consequently, throughout that trust period, we'll have an opportunity of getting the title and right for a definite number of future tokens, and all our clients will get a definite number of scores which further will be converted proportionally to the number of issued tokens, in other words, digital assets. And this, dear friends, has been happening now. There will be 8 stages on the first stage. Now we are at the 5th stage, and the total number of tokens. So somebody mentioned 80 billion tokens, absolutely right. This is exactly the number which will be issued, and all of them will have some value. Accordingly, that price is different from the price which will be in future, which is still very attractive. Partially, the development and introduction of Cryptounit program will take place after STO in the United States Security Committee. Having the procedure been completed there, it will be helpful for the Cryptounit of getting some liquidity, thus interacting with the things with crypto units and money now available on the market. That procedure will be instrumental in getting the money from the international marketers, and the owners of crypto units will get very good capitalization and rate of return, because I believe you understand that every time when the thing is minute, costs a little, but when offered to the market, it will cost differently. The good example for that might be with real estate, when you have still the civil cycle, when there are no walls and there is nothing physical of what you have bought, but because of that you are paying different money, much less, of course, than instead of purchasing the physically available apartment. At the first stage, dear friends, the most interesting investment proposals will be offered to our clients, and I believe you realize this. The third part will be global introduction of Cryptounit, and there is a global investment portfolio in its basement. It will be the period for global capitalization, and it will be launched in October 2019 and will last till the year 2028. It will be on the global scale, I mean vast introduction, or I'd rather use the word merchandising. Through that instrument, many people will be aware of the process. Throughout that period, the growth of one crypto unit price might reach $1,000, thus we'll be getting global vast, even unrealistic capitalization, but in reality, dear friends, this is possible given the size of the portfolio which we are filling in now. In a couple of slides, you will familiarize yourself with it. But even the current achievements throughout these months and days shows that the interest the company is getting right now are distributed for purchasing of the assets on investment market. Currently we have entered many niches, starting from movie making and down to the real sector of the economy, where different production processes are being involved. And very soon, you will learn about the recently purchased assets. And it will be a good demonstration of the capitalization and on how much we can achieve in capitalization throughout the next decades. What the program is focused on is carried out through transparent processes and is consented by the top managers. There are regular reports disseminated telling about the distributions of corporate funds. 40% are investment into establishment of the global investment portfolio. 37% is used for the remuneration of the partners and the crowd investment partners, because this is the only correct way of implementing the global program. We have successful performance with support of venture project of SkyWay technology. Throughout 5 years, let me say it again, with the assistance of many people, at 85%, we have already funded and implemented the project. And then, dear friends, in the global investment portfolio, we have the overheads. You are aware that we are working all around the world. We are represented at all the continents, excluding the Arctic area. So I'm talking about the areas where there are people, especially those looking for opportunities. So 5% are included into the overheads. 8% are operational expenses, which are related to taxation, to business operations, to paying out wages and salaries, because we have IT department and the legal department. We are comprehensively functioning. And dear friends, you might remember that I was saying that the company gives you an opportunity of expressing your gratitude to the clients. For 5 years we have been in place. We're grateful to new clients who, given our previous experience and based on our portfolio, have got trust in us. Up to 10% are allocated for paying out within the loyalty program as to the attitude of the clients. So, dear friends, you might see that paying out within the loyalty program might be taken as the good impetus for our clients. All our clients are getting bonuses from the company on monthly basis. As soon as STO procedure is over, 60% will be used for the expansion of the investment program, and another 50% will be used for the marketing plan implementation. There are some partners who are intensively doing business right now, and they may claim that this might result in lower revenues for them, but this is not true, dear friends, because the investment rate of return by this time will be much higher and interesting than the revenues and the receipts you will get from your business at the time. So the expansion of the assets will be helpful in increasing investment income both for the company and for the particular clients. It will be logical to state the operational expenses on business will increase because, yes, indeed, many companies, our companies, which will be working against licensing on the market and with some taxation, the figures will go up and the operational expenses might become higher as well. Paying out in accordance with the loyalty program will be in place, but it will be accessible till the 1st of October 2021. However, this is the good piece of news because the loyalty program is also a good incentivizing and pleasant aspect for our clients and for our partners. Throughout that period, dear friends, the first 4 stages, which we have already covered, we have achieved the following results. Almost 62,000 registrations have taken place as of the 30th of June, and it's a pleasure for me to say that that number of people have got almost 43,000 people who have become investors. That conversion ratio is very good indeed, in full conformity with the sales. Our clients have registered themselves in Cryptounit program, thus immediately becoming the co-owners of Cryptounits, which is very good indeed. We have done serious polling at that time, and the total sales accounted for almost 40,000 units for 17 billion crypto units. Another pleasant piece of news is the fact, and it was a pleasure for you to know about that, was bonus marketing plans over 11 million units. As to assets, we have invested almost 15 million units, and dear friends, this is a good indicator. Moreover, we have expanded our investment portfolio, the co-owners of which all our clients are. This information was voiced at the summarizing webinar, but I decided to remind you about it again because many people have joined us today only, and it will be interesting for them to learn and see that everything is happening in the most transparent manner. Consequently, dear friends, for all our new clients and for previous clients as well, we have got a number of proposals, those packages which the company has got now. There will be a definite number of scores. You might remember, now they are not yet tokens, but the scores which you, and against them you will be entitled to get the tokens. There will be the ratio between the points and scores and crypto units. Personally, for myself, I made the comparisons. At the first stage, for 8,000 units, you could get 4.9 points, but currently at the 5th stage, that number of scores is by 3 times less. Let me emphasize you the following. The opportunities are quickly disappearing. Those opportunities are becoming, if I make the comparison, less attractive than before, but you should remember that tomorrow there will be even less magnitude of them.
Therefore, so I can tell you right now that you can compare how the investment attractiveness of our proposal, because you get a certain discount, but this discount becomes lower and lower the farther you go. And at stage 6, the conditions will be, the terms will be quite different. So as many of you are aware, when the program was launched, the terms for joining the program was 400 units, the purchase of 400 units in your personal account. Now, for old users who were registered in SWIG or the Academy but have not yet switched on to the Cryptounit program, you now have a unique opportunity, because whereas previously our people paid quite a lot of money to gain access to enter the program, now you need to buy only 10 units in your SWIG account or in the Academy of Private Investor, and this offer is up only in July. And when you go through such procedure, you'll get the access to the training product at 53 or 100 units, and you can buy up to 5 products at one stage, and you become entitled to buy all other packages but one package each. So I think this is quite reasonable right now. This move was quite reasonable because originally the terms were quite different and people received a lot of points for their purchases, but now, since discounts have been reduced, we have provided this opportunity to a bigger number of people. So my friends, I see that you're asking a lot of questions, but I told you that in the end we're going to have a Q&A section. So let's wait with your questions until the end of the webinar, because there will be a dedicated session, and it just distracts me. Those questions distract me because I'm still talking, and at the same time I'm looking at the web chat, so it kind of distracts my attention. So now you also are able to buy from up to 500 units at one given stage. So when you are participating in the multi-level crowd investing program, you earn bonuses, and then you can use those bonuses and invest them into those programs that are available, but you get the exclusive right. Whereas all other clients that do not receive bonuses on their accounts, they do receive certain messages. So the rules for purchases is one package, one nominal. But when you get bonus points, your purchasing ability expands. That's what I meant. So what else I wanted to tell you? Quite an interesting thing. When you register with the personal Cryptounit personal account, and after the client goes through the verification of the account, that client receives 20 units as a gift, which then the client can use to purchase the package of interest at any cost. So this is like a promotion action from the company. So when all our partners who are actively involved in the multi-level crowd investment and moved on from SWIG to Cryptounit program account, you now can bring in up to 50 new people, and those people will be able to get 20 units as a gift. Therefore, it enables you in expanding the global investment portfolio, and more people will get the opportunity to become the co-owners of that portfolio. You might remember when we've been actively involved in the supporting of SkyWay Technologies. In year one, a lot of clients who attended different events received a lot of bonuses and shares in the companies, and they fought for being registered and went through the verification and all those other check-in procedures. And by doing so, more and more people were involved, and it was so kind of a promotion for our company. And now you get an opportunity to expand your network of clients, and that's why I recommend that you use these opportunities that the company offers and the tools in order that you can find at your personal account in order to replenish your account and to receive bonus points, and to use your crypto wallet, because it helps the company optimize its costs. Because when our clients use their bank cards when making payments, the merchant connected to the system, there are a lot of costs associated with card payments, up to 15%, if I'm not mistaken. It's usually 9-10%, but some of the funds are frozen, and those money could have been spent on the expansion of our investment portfolio. So I realized that those people who are active partners, you can easily switch on to the crypto wallet, and instead of using your traditional bank card-based payments. Those of you who are not able or do not know how to create and use your crypto wallet, you can check the video of my webinar on how to start and register your crypto wallet, how to make the money transfers, etc. So you can take a look at that video, and you'll learn how to use that payment tool. So let's sum up what I've said up till now. So firstly, our team, our company, has been in operation since 2014, SWIG company. So our founder teaches people financial literacy. He is also the author of the Academy of Private Investor courses since 2011. So I'm repeating myself for the information to set in. So since 2011, a lot of people graduated from financial literacy courses. A lot of people started using their knowledge and achieved considerable results. You can read feedback and watch the feedback videos from our partners and clients, and where they tell you what changed in their life after they used the knowledge they received. The greatest achievement over the last 5 years, that thanks to the multi-level crowd investment, SWIG, with the help of 500,000 people who supported SkyWay Technologies, and it now achieved the 85% of the implementation of the SkyWay technology. And the contribution of those people is quite considerable. But in 2013, the founder of the Academy of the Private Investment and the SWIG Foundation, Andrei Khavratov, had a global vision of creating a huge global investment portfolio to help people use their knowledge in practice. And taking all of this into consideration and taking into account that the SkyWay is actively developing at the moment, and it was supported by different governments across the globe, including the Arab Emirates. Now we can finally move on to the creation of the global investment portfolio, and this opportunity was possible thanks to the implementation of the Cryptounit program, which will be officially launched in autumn 2019. On the eve of the 5th anniversary of our company. So this is the roadmap. So at the latest, it can be late 2019 that we launch the program. So all our clients will become able to become the co-owners. Now you get the right to become the owners of these assets by becoming our client, and by purchasing in your personal accounts where people pay for the access to our training courses. Our clients will receive points or scores, and those scores or points can be invested into Cryptounit. So we've extended our global investment portfolio, and if we sum it up, we have more than $20 million at the moment, and all our clients have the possibility to receive bonuses from the company within the loyalty program for their loyalty to us and for supporting this area from the day one. Therefore, many of our partners, all of our partners, that would be more correct to say, now can build multi-level crowd investment business, and in order to run their business in a more convenient and easier way, we have special promotion actions which can help each and every one of you to increase your business 50-fold. And I'll tell you now I'm gradually how to do it, and because I'm gradually moving to the second part of our webinar, I'll show you the innovations, the innovative tools that will help you to increase your income, which will help implement your dreams in quite a short period of time, from 6 months to 1 year and a half or 2 years. Are you eager to learn about those promotion tools and instruments that have been created specifically for you? Okay, perfect. So, I'll start with something that you are already aware of, but I would like to remind you anyway. Maybe you did not attend the webinar organized by Andrei Khavratov. We have an anniversary promotion of 2019, which will be in force until September the 30th, and which was organized specifically for the 5th anniversary of our company, 5th year anniversary of our company. So for those of you who get the first place in this promotion contest, can get an apartment with a sea view, and those apartments will be purchased at the city of convenience to the winner. For some of you, it can be the place which is geographically close to you, but this will be quite a generous gift for the partner who gets the first place in this promotion. The second and the third place, the winner of the second third place will get a car of his or her choice. It can be either a Mercedes-Benz E-Class, or BMW, or a Lexus. So it depends on if you're on your preference. If you prefer German cars, you get a German car. If you prefer like Korean and other cars, you get. So, but we have a very little time left. So you see, you have 3 months for working really hard and for working with your partners, with your clients, and at the same time you will earn quite significant bonuses, and the biggest bonus for you will be getting a gift from the company, because even places 4 and 5 will get you quite a pleasant gift, a vacation of your choice, the Maldives or Phuket. And those who rank 6 and 10 in this promotion will be able to get invaluable experience and knowledge shared by our leader managers, the multi-level crowd investment department members, top managers, counselors to the president, who will conduct training on Goa after the huge solemn event. They will get a joint trip and training on Goa. We're talking about the partners who will rank 6th and 10th. They will be able to get this invaluable experience and knowledge, because I remember when I started working in multi-level business, it was very important for me to pass on my knowledge to other people. So I'm not even sure whether, given these terms and prices, that place 1 is better than place 6, because it is my deep belief that personal presence and the attendance at the training organized by top managers is even more valuable for me personally than certain financial benefits and wealth, because knowledge is something that never goes away and stays always with you. So they will help you generate new sources of income. So dear friends, I urge you to join this promotion program, because the terms and conditions are quite simple. All you need is to become a consultant or higher, and if you are a consultant and if you're a top manager or manager, you need to get this rank once again, and I'll tell you how. And I guess you'll be very pleased to know what goes next. So if you're already a manager, then you need to fulfill the quota for becoming a consultant. So you're aware of the marketing plan, so you know what I'm talking about. So you need to fulfill the quota. So you can become a top manager or an advisor to the president. So this is the first condition. The second condition, from June the 1st, 2019, you need to attract partners with a consultant rank and above in the first level. So we're talking about the partners who registered from June the 1st, 2019. So you need to bring in partners with the rank of consultant or higher. So you need to have more consultants subordinate to you. This is the partners is the first, and consultants are one of the first steps in our ladder. The third condition is that the partner with the highest rank as of the time of the final stage of our contest. So the partner with the highest rank and the largest amount of qualified partners in the first level will receive a more valuable prize. So the more consultants, managers, top managers you have, the higher the turnover in your company, the better chances you get to win in this promotion contest. So officially from July the 15th, in your personal accounts, you will see the data the information related to this promotion. You'll see the top 50 or top 100 of those who meet the criteria for winning in this promotion contest. So, my friends, the whole promotion action is quite simple to follow, and you also learn about the promotion in our business, for our business, so that as many people as possible within our company are able to grow in their rank. So what I'm going to tell you will allow each and every one of you to get involved in the anniversary promotion, which I'm going to tell you about right now. So if you're ready, I will gladly announce you the promotion that is called Express Qualification. So what is this promotion is all about is that from the period until the 30th of September, so from the period of the 1st of June until the 5th of October, you have a chance to get a new status for yourself, new rank, and to climb higher in your ladder according to the marketing plan if you meet the criteria in the marketing plan.
What I'm talking about, you might remember that in the Jubilee promotion I was saying that we have to provide the big number of consultants. In our marketing plan, which is effective in the company, in order to become the consultant, you will have to have 4 agents. At least 2 personal agents and 2 other agents, and then you will meet the requirements to the rank of the consultant. In 2019, in order to become a consultant, you will have to have 2 agents starting from June, and you will satisfy the rank of the consultant. In order to become a manager, within the first line, you will have to have 2 consultants, and thus have 2 consultants at a distance. Thus, the friends, for all those statuses, you'll have to have the personal purchase required by our plan. If for instance, you have got a consultant that it will be your investment of 500 units. If we are talking about manager, then it will be 1,000 units. Dear friends, do you hear me properly? Am I loud and clear? Thank you. So I will have a question. Please tell me, easing the procedure on getting the status will be helpful of getting involved into the first promotion, which is called the Jubilee promotion. To what extent you like that kind of proposal? You can give your feedback in the chat. Please share your ideas about that innovation. I like your proposals very, very much. Very good indeed. New partners will get excited. Dear friends, not only new partners will be interested in that, but all our clients and current partners will be interested as well. You might see, and that was a good question about that it applies only to the newcomers. By no means no. It applies to all SWIG clients and those who have switched over to Cryptounit program. Your updating of your statuses on promotion will happen in all the cabinets, both for Cryptounits and SWIG, and in all other cabinets consequently. Let me emphasize it again. If currently you are in the status of a partner or an agent, or better, so in order to become a consultant, you will have to have only 2 agents of the first line. Fewer than it was before. Previously it was 4 agents according to the marketing plan, whether in the first line or 2 further on and 2 at the first line. According to this very promotion, 2 people will be sufficient. Those who have paid by the 1st of June. So the promotion will be effective from the 1st of June. So consequently, throughout that interval, many of you, after the updating, have already satisfied that criteria and have felt the promotions on yourselves. So dear friends, then leader manager will be the next. If previously, according to the marketing plan, you have to have 4 managers within your structure, 2 of which will be considered personally invited and 2 indirectly, now you will have to bring up 2 managers of the first line in order to become the lead manager. But if you are a top manager, or if you are a manager currently and you would like to get transferred to top managers, then you will have to have 2 lead managers at the first line. And now, the most desirable status in our company, counselor to the president and the president. If previously, dear friends, in order to cover the status of the counselor to the president, you will have to have 4 top managers within the structure, 2 personal and 2 indirect ones. Now you will have to have 1 top manager at the first line and 1 as the auxiliary. But in order to become the president of the company, and given that we have got several counselors to the presidents, you hear their names, and I do wish them sincere success, I'm sure that with introduction of such promotion on simplifying the achievement of success in your careers, there will be many more counselors to the president. So in order to become the president, you have to have the counselor or the president in the first line and 1 auxiliary. So dear friends, on each status, I would like to put an emphasis on the following. In order to achieve that status, you will have to specify 2 factors. Firstly, personal investment, which is the key one, and the second factor will be the positioning of people according to the statuses in your structure. Consequently, promotion will be effective for achievements or performance in your work for the number of statuses in the first line. In other words, or let me explain through the example. If currently you are a consultant and you would like to become a manager, you will have to have in the first line 2 consultants, and thus making an investment following the criteria effective now. 1,000 units for a manager. So you confirm your status by the payment and by 2 advisors in the first line. If you are the consultant, you will have to invest starting from the first day up to the end of promotion in October, and it means a personal investment of 500 units. Through Cryptounit cabinet, and I'm reading your questions now. So consequently, dear friends, for those people who will be newcomers and getting involved into your business, you will have the expansion or the opportunity of a quick career growth. You will have better opportunities of earning the other bonuses according to the marketing plan. Interestingly enough, that the promotion will be helpful in getting you to the Jubilee promotion, where on competition there will be 10 places. As you might remember, the first place will be with real estate, the second and the third will be the car at your choice, the fourth place and the fifth place will mean traveling, and from 6 to 10, training with the top leaders. Therefore, dear friends, all of you currently will have the good kits of tools for working hard in order to get well prepared and achieve maximum success on Jubilee webinar in October 2019 for that event which will take place in New Delhi. Dear friends, this will happen on the 11th of October. Moreover, all of you who achieve the status of top manager in the company will be entitled to make the presentation at the key event of the year. In other words, if you have a desire of addressing the huge audience with sharing your experience in reaching success in career ladder in our company and personal success, you will get such an opportunity, and you will have this opportunity if you are a top manager of the company, and then the company will pre-select those who will be entitled to make the presentation from the stage on that very day. By the 5th anniversary of the company, as you see, we have established all the prerequisites for all of us being able of getting good bonuses. We have established good prerequisites for all of us being able in achieving maximum success in his or her careers. We have good environment for getting maximum pleasant surprises and bonuses from the company for our performance, starting from training and up or down to personal apartments. Dear friends, let me tell you the following. As far as this event is concerned, in my opinion, if you would like to achieve success in our multi-level of investment, there will be the recognition on the stage. I'm sure that many of you who are present at today's webinar do dream about speaking to many people. So, dear friends, in order to reach the top manager status, you will have to work intensively throughout July and August, and you will achieve your success because you will be entitled of realizing your dreams. You can imagine your status when you are being applauded by thousands and thousands of people for your sharing your experience with them, thus making value for all those people. Therefore, dear friends, please get involved in all the promotions and try to achieve maximum success, and then you will be grateful to yourselves for that in the form of the bonuses that you will get. Dear friends, please be invited. Please try to achieve your dreams using the tools I have voiced, and I am sure that you will achieve success. Moreover, that event through the personal cabinet, you will have the opportunity of downloading the invitation tickets for that event. You can bring the people, you can get prepared for that event by inviting your friends. If you don't have the volunteers, please have a look for them, and then in advance, through social network, you will start communicating with the people living in India or living in your neighbor countries. Please invite them intensively for that event. Send them invitations or handle them when you meet them personally. As far as I see that you are listening to me attentively, because I believe now you're writing intensively your comments. I'm happy about that. And let me continue. I have another 5 or 10 minutes to tell you something, and I will wrap up. And then our today's meeting will be over. So this week we'll have many events. Tomorrow on the 13th and the 14th of July, today and tomorrow, we'll have the national conference in Minsk in Belarus, which will be attended by our leader from Italy, Emanuele Baroni. He came there deliberately, and he is a specially invited guest there. And I'm happy that Belarus is attended by our renowned leader. Armand Murnieks was there recently. Nazhalbe, Antonina Kirnovskaya visits Minsk quite often. So, dear friends and colleagues in Belarus, let me wish you successful results of your today's meeting. In St. Petersburg today, if I am not mistaken, today there is a meeting of Armand Murnieks, who I'm sure that St. Petersburg dwellers are very, very lucky. Sorry for a short pause, whether to make it sure whether it is today or the next Saturday. I think that it takes place today. That's true, and I was prompted about that. So in St. Petersburg, there is a good opportunity for the local people. St. Petersburg as a city is lucky because Armand is the person number one in the company. He is the top manager in our business who has organized the ever-growing business in more than 1 country all around the world. His experience he is going to share with in St. Petersburg is very, very valuable. Please absorb my piece of advice. Please absorb all his words, every and each word he says, and let me wish you good achievements, helpful in changing your lives. In Kazakhstan at 3 and 5 o'clock there will be another 2 events, but as to the key events taking place in many countries, you may have familiarized yourself with through calendars in your personal capital, in your personal cabinets. Please take it as a rule. Please start or finish your week with reviewing what is happening all around for you to be able to attend those events or recollect that you might have friends in those cities, thus being able to find friends and clients in those cities, expanding your geography, and that will be a good tool for yourselves in order to make your business and geography expanded. All right, dear friends, The events of this summer mean Eco Festival of 2019. That event has already become a tradition. There, all of you who are the co-owners of SkyWay, who have supported the idea from the very beginning and the establishment of the company, that happened in January 2014, and those of you who keep on doing that will be able to attend a sort of report event, because Eco Festival will be the demonstration of the technology on the other hand, but on the other hand it will mean reporting or summing up of the results about the technology, and Mr. Unitsky, the key designer and the founder of the technology, usually reports about his performance and company performance, telling the audience about the past and the future of the company. But to myself, this event is of a different format. My attitude to the Eco Festival is the demonstration of multi-level crowd investing performance. It's a sort of a baby or a fruit of all the efforts of over 500 people all around the world who were helpful to bring it from an embryo to a plenipotentiary or even an adult, showing that through crowd investing you can achieve a lot. Thus, I always invite people to that event. I'm inviting not only in order to see something new, but to learn about the performance of us, to see what might be achieved in our business in multi-level crowd investing, on how we can change the world, and on how we can develop evolutionary routes in the economy, new evolution of the world. Those criteria have been used by myself, and for me that festival will be a good indicator of the multi-level crowd investing. By itself, it will be a good demonstration of technologies. Therefore, dear friends, now you have an opportunity of scheduling your work, putting the main emphasis on those people who are still pessimists on our development. Perhaps they have some misunderstanding, and thus you may invite those people to EcoFest for them to be able to see what our business may result with and which technologies are being implemented. And afterwards, definitely the people will change their attitude, and together with them you can attend the festival commemorating 5th anniversary of our company, and those having doubts in the past on Avanti will get particular tools for them on how to structure our business, and will see the global plans which we'll have for the next decade.
Also, my dear friends, on the 18th of August, after the EcoFest, we'll have a Science and Practice conference on the new economic evolution of the world. So this event will take place on the 18th of August, and in order to be able to participate in this event, you need to meet quite easy conditions. You need to have a personal purchase of 5 crypto units, and to buy 10 units or more in the Academy of Private Investor, or buy up 53 or more units in CRU. So for your convenience, Beltranslate company, who they're meeting Emanuel Baroni in Minsk now, and they always host the events in Belarus. So they are take quite a good care of all the guests coming here, and they also took care of our stay in Victoria Hotel, and you can book a room in this hotel right now. We have 3 such hotels in Minsk, and at their website, So you just Google Victoria Hotel Minsk, and you'll get the link to the Victoria Hotel, and when you book a room, you need to put in the promo code deveopmnet. For SWIG partners, you get a discount because there will be a lot of guests, and I recommend that you plan the attendance this event right now, buy the plane tickets, etc., so that you have the possibility to stay at this hotel. So all of those who are going to participate in that event, you get another very pleasant surprise. If you bought any EIP in the CRU office in the period from the 1st of August 2019 through the 31st of August for the amount of 500 units or more, will be reimbursed for your transportation costs with unit or CRU points. So if you buy 500 units or more during August, you will have your transportation costs reimbursed. That's clear. So the money that you spend on your airfare, airplane ticket, will be reimbursed to you in your personal account. This is quite a pleasant surprise, I think. So I've covered this already. The top managers of the company will be able to get to the main event of the year. And let me sum up the results of our meeting and get to the Q&A section of our webinar. So we have a very good portfolio. We have achieved quite good results. We have a clear understanding how multi-level crowd investing works, and we can see that the instrument is effective and is very useful to implement global investment ideas and projects. This is the most efficient tool there. Therefore, SWIG company started creating the global investment portfolio called Cryptounit. Now all our clients are entitled to receive tokens of this company by supporting this movement right now. So you will receive points which will then be converted into crypto units. So you also get the opportunity to earn not only passive income within the Cryptounit program as an investment income, but also actively earn by participating in multi-level crowd investing, by building a global investment portfolio. Since in October 2019, we're going to have the most important event in this year, the 5th year anniversary of our company, and the company organized a generous promotion so that all our partners are able to increase in their rank, receive a good bonus, and get the chance to speak on stage and participate in the event organized by our top managers. So you can participate in the promotion right now, because all of our promotions aim to enable each and every one of you not only to earn, but also to ensure your personal growth as your leader growth. And additionally you get bonuses from the company. And using those tools, every one of you can make your own dreams come true within the next 3, 5, 6 months until the end of this year. So I wish you take the right decision, and you will stick. And if you make this decision, this decision will yield the desired fruit. And I wish all the success in your participation in this promotion. Be active, be proactive, and be crazy about it, but in the positive sense of the word, meaning of the word. So when you submerge, or when you become actively involved, you will have this drive, you will get it, drive to become a winner. And you will get into a state when you'll be working, and you see that you achieved goal 1, goal 2, goal 3. And this is a very good incentive towards personal development and growth. Therefore, I wish you success, and I urge you to join our promotion program and become a winner. Now we finally come to our Q&A section, and I will gladly take your questions. And then we can call it a day. So every one of you need to pick his or her own tool, which suits you best. So there are certain tool templates, but there is no silver bullet, because you are the only person who knows what works best for you, because everyone knows what way of working with your clients is the best for you. That was a question from Valentina. So now the packages sold during the previous periods have now become available again. So I quite didn't understand the question. What does it mean? For how long the purchase of all packages will be available in the personal accounts? Because some of them were, if I'm not mistaken, until July the 31st, those packages will be available there, but I'm not sure. So what should do those people who are going to participate in the EcoFest and EIP at 500,000? So it's very difficult to translate the questions because we can't see them in the web chat. So my request to you, when you participate in the webinars, you need to state your full name and first name and second name, because we need it to know who is asking the questions, and that would also be showing respect to your colleagues, because the SWIG logo and the name is a copyright protected trademark, so you cannot use it to identify yourself. So use your real name and surname. So as for EcoFest, if you make a purchase from the August the 1st until the 31st at $500 and more, you will have your transportation costs reimbursed. So that's clear. I'm a consultant, I need to do 2 more consultants, and then I become a manager. Yes, if you have 2 consultants, you become a manager, but you need to make a personal purchase in the amount of 1,000 units in order to meet the manager conditions, qualifications. So you need to have 2 consultants, and then you need to make the purchase in the amount of 1,000 units in order to qualify for the manager. So they say that they are going to the express payment Migam, is a Russian-based express payment, is going to be available as well since May, has become available since May. So is it true? So I'm not sure whether these payment systems are always loyal to us. So for you to become, the easiest way for you to make payments and receive bonuses, I would like to reiterate it, is to use crypto wallets. Do not focus your attention on one universal payment system. And Dennis from Vitebsk asks, what if I already have 1,000 units? Yeah, if you made a purchase in July, yeah, it will be taken into account. The next question is, what if I have already 2 agents in my company? What else I need to do in order to become a consultant? Well, according to the promotional terms and conditions, you need to have 2 personal consultants. So all the previous clients and partners in our company can participate in the contest, but in order to fulfill the condition, the terms, in order to meet the terms, you need to bring in new people. If you have a lot of agents, you need to bring 2 more consultants. So if you brought in 2 people and they became agents right away, then yes, you become a consultant. So you take less effort, but your goal shouldn't be minimizing your efforts. You should put as many efforts as possible so that you grow higher. But you're going to have a lot of consultants, managers, first-line consultants, managers, top-line managers, even leader managers. So in future, when the promotion is over, you're going to have quite a good, extensive network, and you will have quite a high status. For example, you have 30 first-line consultants, and you are a top manager of the company, then you will have a good network, and this network will bring in the dividends. Because when your network is big, and even if some people leave your network, you will still have people in your company. So, and if within the promotion you get 30 consultants and you have a wide first line, then imagine the amount of money you get in your check. You can do the math. So this promotion action is quite a good one, quite a generous one. So the next question concerns the US dollar exchange rate. So we are using the weekly average in order to level out the fluctuations. So Alexei asked these questions. So the company uses the average in order to avoid losses, exchange losses, both on the clients and the company side. So I see that there are no global burning issues, questions at the moment, so I would like to wrap it up and wish you success. And I forgot to mention one thing. I would like to announce an event related to a training event in multi-level crowd investment. In the near future, in your personal accounts, you will see the information about the day of the week on which we're going to have our online school classes. So those of you who are newcomers and even regular comers, I suggest in this period to start your training on how to achieve growth in our business. So please keep track of all the announcement and news in your accounts. So I wish all of you success and prosperity in the SkyWay Invest Group company and in Cryptounit program. I wish you success and prosperity and good health, and I wish all your dreams come true till we meet again at our webinars.